This week in your Excel groups, we're going to keep talking about our purpose and our mission as a church to introduce people to Christ so they will introduce him to others. And another way that we're going to introduce how we get there, how we do that, is one of our purposes that we call solidify the body. And what that means is that we as a church want to be united, and we want to be strong, and we want to be tight-knit, we want to be close, just like a body would be, which goes into one of our core values, which is church as a body. At Exponential Church, we do not see a hierarchy of importance between people in the church. You know, I'm the lead pastor, which means I'm in charge of a lot of things at the church. And you know, you may know Lucas. He's the guy that's leading worship for us right now. And Kat and Stephanie, they both run the kids program right now. And then, you know, we've got a guy, Patrick, who takes care of anything electrical related for us. And all of these different components, all of these different pieces, there's nothing more important than the other. Each one is equal because each one serves a function. And that's what we mean when we say the church as body, because we view the church as the body of Christ. You know, Romans chapter 12, 1 Corinthians chapter 12, Ephesians chapter 4, they all talk about this idea that the church is a body and it's the body of Christ. So if you are coming to Exponential Church, that's great, but we don't want you to just come and just sit there. We want you to come be a part of the body. Do something, serve a function. Just like, I know it's kind of a fun analogy because you talk about body parts, but every part of the body does something. And you may be the guy that stands outside the door and opens the door for people to come in. And that function is no more or no less important than my function as the pastor and the leader of the church. It's just a different function. You know, so you might call me, I don't know, you could call me the liver or the kidneys of the body. And maybe you are, I don't know, the heart of the body, or a finger or a hand. No matter what, no body part is more or less important than the others. And that's how we view people in the church. You know, Paul talks about it in 1 Corinthians 12, and he says, you know, how can the eye, you know, say to the ear, I don't need you? Or how can the hand say to the foot, I don't need you? Because without the ear, where's the sense of hearing? Without the eye, where's the sense of seeing? So we're all this body working together. In Ephesians 4, Paul says that we're this body working together so that way we can build ourselves up. And that goes back into our purpose, solidify the body. At Exponential Church, we want to be so strong that we grow. So what do I mean by that? We need to be growing in our health internally. That means we always need to be getting deeper and deeper into our faith and knowing who Jesus is and how we can be a better part of his body. Because in John chapter 17, Jesus really prayed hard that we would be unified as his body. And then we need to grow not only inwardly with that health, but we also need to grow outwardly. We need to get bigger. We need more people coming, because more people coming means we're being faithful to the Great Commission, which all goes back to our purpose. And that's why this core value and this purpose statement of solidify the body and the church's body, they all go back to who we are as a church, to introduce people to Christ so they will introduce him to others. As we introduce people to Christ, our church will grow. But as we disciple and teach and all learn together as a body, then we will also be going out and introducing people to Christ. So it's this cycle of us going deeper in our faith. And as we go deeper, we're also going out. So it's that inward and outward health that makes us a very strong body. Now, the only body part that Paul actually names when he talks about the church's body is the head. The head of our body is Jesus Christ. You know, I may be the pastor, I may be the leader, and you may be the door greeter or the electrical guy, or you may run the kids program, or you may change diapers. But no matter what, we are all connected to the head. We all follow Jesus. And that's what really unites us and solidifies us as a body of Christ, so that we can go out and introduce people to Christ so they will introduce him to others.